My name is Karen Gathercole. I'm the Director of Human Resources for Florida Institute of Technology. We're a nonprofit private research institute here in Florida, and we've got about 1,200 benefits eligible employees and about 3,000 total when you include our adjuncts and student workers. For us, being a university, one of the main challenges is directly affected to healthcare reform. And what do we do in terms of managing our policies and procedures to comply with the new regulations? And so that's something that we've been working on over the last couple of years, and seeing how do we shift things around so that we are in compliance and ready to go for all the new reporting. My main reason for attending really was education. This is a rare opportunity to be able to come and learn everything that you need to know and then gain that certification. And I did that 3 years ago when I first heard about it, and I've been back every since, every one of them, and it's gotten better every year. And so from my standpoint as an HR director, it gives me the opportunity to go back to my employer and say, you don't necessarily need to spend thousands of dollars on an outside consultant. I built you one from within, and it's my job to make sure that we're ready and we've got everything in place and that we are compliant, and I get that from this conference. So yeah, it's been a great learning opportunity. We do have a very robust wellness program, and one of the challenges that we have is how do we integrate that into everyone and all the different types of lifestyles that we have on campus. So a piece that I took away from this conference were some of the vendors and things that I could bring back to the university in terms of nutrition. We have in-house chefs and we have an in-house cafeteria, and can I integrate what they do with the wellness program and then with some of the different vendor opportunities that we found here. So that's an enhancement that I'm looking at bringing back, and I think it'll be very well received. What I love about this year's conference is the energy. So it's my third year coming, and each year it's grown a little bit bigger and a little bit better. And what I noticed about this year is that not only the exhibitors but the attendees are excited and they want to learn and be able to bring new things back to their companies or their universities or whatever organization that they're working with. And I think what has made the difference for me so far this year is people are a lot more open to share their ideas. And that's just grown as well over the last couple of years. You start to see the same faces and some of the same vendors. And it's like, oh, hey, how are you? What have you been doing the last year? And you can see how some of the smaller companies have grown. And now they're coming back for their third year and that type of thing. So it's been a great opportunity so far. Let's take away Scott Hamilton last night, as far as being a keynote speaker and opening the event. This is someone who believes strongly in health and wellness, and he's lived it. And he continues to live it every day, but he's never once stopped or let it slow him down. And now he's taking that message and trying to push it out into the world. And I think his proton therapy ideas and the research behind it are really going to open a lot of avenues for us, especially here in the U.S., and what we can do with him and his different beliefs, and continue to push that out into the rest of the regular community. So he was just great. So what would bring me back next year would be the learning opportunity. It's the only conference that I'm aware of. I've been an HR director for 15 years, and this is the first time where you have the analytical side with the classroom teaching in addition to the vendor side. So I get the best of both worlds with the healthcare reform, but I also get the other side with the wellness, and it balances it out, and I can take all of that back to my company and make it a better place for people to work.